Hey, how you doing today? I am Taquila Coleman. In today's video, we're going to be talking about you prayed for this. So this video, it serves as a reminder to what you prayed for. Listen, I need you to understand the very thing that you are complaining about, the very thing that you are going off on, the very thing that you contemplating giving up on is the very thing you prayed to God for. See, I need you to understand this because since the first day of your prayers, God has been working, right? And here's what we got to always remember: the problem is not going to come about the way how you think. See, you want the promise to come and pursue you. You want the promise to go ahead and put away them counterfeits and just come on back and choose you and y'all just go off and get married. You want the promise to just come on, where it's no problem. You want God to just go ahead and remove this and remove that and just usher you into your marriage promise. But it's not going to come that way. Okay? What you prayed for, your prayers. What you prayed for, you prayed and asked God. You said, God, give me a kingdom man. Give me a kingdom wife, right? You know your prayer. You know you've been praying for your heart's desire. So God said, okay, I'm going to give you exactly what you've been praying for. You want a good man? You want a good woman? You want a provider? You want a protector? You want a wife who's going to love you and respect you? Okay, I'm going to give it to you. But here's the thing: to get to that, what you've been praying for, God, He has to shake all that sand out. In Matthew chapter 7, it talks about a house when it's built on a rock, it will stand the test of time. But a house that's built on sand, I'm paraphrasing here, whenever the storm come up against that house that's built on the sand, it's going to come crashing down. And that's what you are seeing right now. You're seeing God shake the sand out of your love story. In order for you to get to the man you've been praying to God for, you've been asking God, create in my spouse a clean heart, renew a right spirit within them. Okay. In order for God to create this new heart, put a new heart in your spouse, He got to take your spouse through a few things. He got to shake, the sand. He got to purge that heart. And here's the thing: when God is purging the heart, because the bitterness got to come out, right? The resentment, it has to come out. The anger has to come out. The disappointment, the grudge, the unforgiveness, all this stuff has to come out, right? And so you've been praying for this. You've been praying, God, create in my spouse a clean heart, renew a right spirit within them. And so now you see your spouse rejecting you. That's God shaking it up out of that heart. Now you see, or maybe you were met with betrayal. Again, it gotta come up in order for it to come out. Okay. I'm trying to help you all see this thing from a different perspective, right? Separation is not always a bad thing. It was good for God to put the two of you in a divine separation. Because if you're honest with yourself, the two of you, y'all wasn't ready for marriage. You wasn't. If you are very honest with yourself and you take a look at your life and the things, God has been revealing to you and having you to prepare, you already know you wasn't ready, right? You already know this. So it's good to be in a divine separation because in a divine separation, you get ready. You in a divine separation where God get to purge all that hurt and pain out of your heart. And you don't gotta bleed on your spouse while God is purging this stuff out of out of your heart. So I need you to understand what you are going through right now is what you prayed for. God is bringing you through the wilderness. He's bringing you into that promise, but you got to go through it. You got to go through, whatever it is you're going through right now. You got to go through it in order to get to the promise. So let's stop resisting it. Let's stop, contemplating giving up on it. You pray for this. I need you to put that in the chat. I pray for this. I pray that for God to change my spouse's heart. I pray, for God to do a new thing in this love story. I pray for this. I pray for God to even, I'm just paraphrasing here, I pray for God to, work out whatever needs to be worked out of this love story. And when the challenges come, remind yourself, this is what I prayed for. When the struggle, the setback, the hardship come, tell yourself, this is what I prayed for. I got to go through it in order to get to it. Okay? So that is it. I am Taquila Coleman. I'll talk to you real soon. Take care.